Oh, to the garden. It's in New York, sound like we in the garden. Huh? Everybody with a check ain't certified. If you look behind these stage, you see a murder house.
You got director here right now, you know what I'm saying? Abdul El Amin. He got the movie coming out, Zodiac Signs, yo. It's gonna be on Roku. It actually drops today, 5 p.m., correct?
Yes,
Today,
sir.
5
Yeah.
p.m. on Roku. So Quran Creatives, as you know, he is from California. Shouts to Cali on this one, you know what I'm saying? So 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern on Roku. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Yo, man, I want to know from you, man, when it comes to it, I don't like saying independent filmmakers. Let's say filmmakers. When it comes to filmmakers and deciding about distribution, how much really goes into that process, and then also to what is like the defining decision on that when it comes to the distribution?
To be honest with you, it's even hard to even get to the distributors to even decide who you want to do business with. So it's like you got to take the deal that comes. You know what I mean? It's like you got to damn near, or if you get lucky enough to negotiate your deal, but we can't really be picky.
Yeah, nah, that's what's up. I mean, yeah, because on cuts, we always try to make it imperative that when it comes to like any type of creation or any type of project that you're doing within entertainment, a lot goes in the process. It's not just about, okay, who has the best numbers. It's really about the long game, about who's going to give you the better quality distribution, or for that matter, who's going to fit your project the best. You know what I'm saying? So definitely
Right.
for you, congratulations on even going to Roku. And even to go to Roku or Tubi or what have you, that's still a big major thing. You know what I'm saying? People are
Yes, sir.
sleeping right
Yes,
now.
sir.
Major corporations have poured in dollars into both distributions. So, you know what I'm saying? Both networks. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you're not going to no shabby, tabby, network. You're going to something that, no, real talk, you're going to something that is really going to get expanded. I think that when it comes to creatives, they always have weigh heavily on that versus actually going to what is best for your project or whatever fits your project. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say another thing I learned about the distributors. Some of them they are agenda based. Like it depends on the agenda that that they interest in it. But if they're not pushing a certain agenda,
Right. Nah, that's a whole fact. But let's get with it, man. So without us giving us the tidbits on the movie, what makes Zodiac Sign different from the typical rom-com that people have seen before?
that's a good kind of hard to answer that because it ain't that new one. I would say maybe the way I told maybe the fact is you probably know better than me, but I've never seen a story about actually Zodiac, a guy dating all the zodiac signs. I've never seen this. So I think
I think for the most part, when it comes to rom-coms, I mean, you definitely have, it depends on the person. Like sometimes the person is the loser guy. Sometimes the person is the swag person, but then it's like the world or society's trying to humble him to not be the swag
right.
person or whatever. So, definitely I feel with this project going into it, you know what I'm saying? It definitely seems like you're trying to break the mold of that and just create of your
Yeah.
own type of way. You know what I'm saying? No, real talk. I
Yeah,
mean,
you got
listen, man, with the times we're in right now, I mean, listen, anything's possible at this point. You know what I'm saying? From the cat that got the ill swag or the ill riz to shit, the biggest of dweebs could bag like the baddest of chicks. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean?
It's been like that though, bro. We go back to Revenge of Nerds. You know what I'm saying? He had the baddest white chick in the whole movie. You know, you talking about in the 80s. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's just,
the nerds always had the girl. They just want to make it seem like that. The nerds winning. I mean, look at Superman. Superman when he take off his cape, he Clark Clint, right? He's like a nerd. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Peter Parker. He's a nerd. These guys are nerds. These guys wasn't.
yeah, nah, that's what's up. So what kind of audience do you think is going to see this movie and say, yeah, this is definitely for me?
I think honestly, bro, I'm be honest. I think it's for the whole world gonna look. Because like you said, the thing he was highlighting about this guy just, and in society you got to be a certain, but we all got cares. So we might look at, we might look deep inside. We got a whole nother side of us, and that's what he is. He might look away a certain way, but he got a whole nother side to him that I think the people, the whole world, the whole,
Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up. I feel movies now, they do the best they can to like really like be like ideal with what today's times is, especially in the Black community. Love has been kind of skewed.
yeah,
You definitely want to come with
right,
probably like a entirely different like perspective or a different type
Right.
of way to go against what, the society norms. Because, unfortunately, dating today is super chopped, and, you got to do the best you can to make it enjoyable or whatever have you.
Right.
Now,
Exactly
that's
right.
what's up.
That's why I wanted to tell this story. Like you said, the love part is, yeah, it's a little over the place, but that's why I want to tell the story about this guy. He got, he got everything you could want in life, but his issues is he don't have an issue getting a woman. He got an issue keeping one. You know what I mean? So it's like he going through that journey. But you,
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yo, there's a lot of movies competing for people's attention right now. What do you think Zodiac Signs gives viewers that makes it worth their time?
uh, it got everything you could think of in the story. Love, it got drama, it got suspense, it got everything.
Yo, let's go with this with you, right? As a director, filmmaker, what made you say I have to make this movie? Was there a particular idea, experience, or just frustration that just straight up sparked this?
A little bit of all. Well, I was looking at a lot of the films that was coming out, and I didn't see this guy. I didn't see this character in none of them. I didn't see this story. I don't know how old you are, bro, but I'm assuming we're probably about the same age. Growing up, we seen the little everything. You know what I mean? We've seen Rich, the Nutty Professors. You know what I'm saying? We've seen all these different characters. We don't. So when I was looking at TV, like I think I got the perfect character that ain't being told no more. And today,
Listen, man, we're in a space right now in 2026 and in the 21st century where, listen, there's no real true boundaries. It's really the real
yeah.
challenge is really about maintaining and just keeping your businesses together going forward for your project to flourish. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Yo, so you chose to tell this story independently. What were you determined to get right that you didn't want a studio or anybody else dictating you?
Ooh, that's a damn good question. I've never done with a big studio, so I can't really say what they would do or what they wouldn't do. But I just wanted to keep the story the way I wrote it. You know what I mean? I didn't want nobody to come in and try to change the structure of it, because with me and you both know, like for example, things you experienced in life, right? If you wrote it down, somebody's gonna come and try to change the way how you saw it. No, I'm gonna tell it the way it happens. And I want you to feel everything. So I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't want nobody to change the structure of it. I just want y'all to, what I'm saying, get behind it. If that makes sense.
You're hearing it from the one and only. Yo, you heard? Abdul El Amin, yo, real talk. I think I like this one right here. I think this one, we're definitely going to feel it from you. Yo, you've written, directed, and edited your own work. How much of filmmaking is actually talent, and how much is simply refusing to quit when things get difficult?
I think it's probably half and half because you gotta learn all these things. You're not color all these things, all the above. I find the talent, the locations, all the and then I gotta get in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying? And then I gotta bring it together. I gotta make everything feel like it was shot at one. So it's a lot, bro. And then, like you said, the determination that not I just built. That's the only thing I understand. You know what I mean? So that's already natural. But yeah,
What did you use? Was it Adobe? Was it Final Cut? Was it DaVinci Resolve?
Adobe here. I got the Creative Cloud package. So I got the Adobe uh um After Effects. All them different.
All right, so look. So right now we're going to play choose two, cut one. Out of the three, what two are you keeping and which one is getting up out of here forever?
I've never used DaVinci, so I don't. I've heard it's a really good. I'm pretty good on Final Cut and Adobe, so I guess I would have to say DaVinci because
Oh, DaVinci's out of here forever? Damn, my creators. Ooh,
I mean,
he said DaVinci
if I gotta
Resolve is
if I
getting
gotta
out of here
pick
forever.
if,
Woo!
if I gotta play your if I gotta play
Up,
come over
yo.
here.
Now, but real talk, when you finally watched the finished version of Zodiac Signs, was there a moment where you sat back and said, okay, yeah, I got something here. I got something cooking right here.
I felt that way always, but then like but you don't know what it's like probably 100 different clips I didn't use that I could have used. And so I gotta go through that and say, okay, this don't fit no more. I gotta change this. But the whole time I felt like the story was gonna be a great. Honestly, that's what I.
Director Zodiac Signs. That drops today, my creatives. Today, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Roku.
How many plays?
I'm going to put that information on the edit and let you know, and also too in the caption as well. I'm going to let you know what's going on and where to follow. You had a previous project, right? Built Without Permission, or in the works, Built Without Permission coming up next. How does that project show another side of the filmmaker behind Zodiac Signs?
Because I got another film called Tunnel Vision, that I rated. Everybody check it out. It's on Tubi. It's on built by permission, built without permission. It dives into what it felt like growing up in Oakland, in early '80s or late '80s. The things I was in, and then the kind of films that had a chance to watch till I got older, and things like that. That's basically how I got my mindset as a filmmaker. I think it might be able to help some young kids and some to basically write and create what you feel. If that make
That's what's up. That's all right. We about to play Bars of Cap. You already know my creatives. Bars of Cap is the game we play with our guests here. We throw scenarios at them. And Bar, if they agree with it, Cap is self-explanatory as Cap. Are you ready, Abdul? Yo, you meet somebody who's perfect on paper, but their zodiac sign is your sworn enemy. You still going on that date? Bars of Cap.
So the bars part. That's the good, right?
Yeah, bar
that's
means you
the
agree
yes.
with it.
Yeah.
Why bar, son? You got to explain about the bar.
Because I feel like the signs are, but some people that you never know what the experience might be. You might have the best time of your life. You know what I'm saying? Or you might, it's still, you know, you know what I mean?
Here's the next one. They say that's just how my zodiac sign is. So when it comes to people that got red flags, they always say, that's just how my zodiac sign is. Now, is that an explanation, or is that an excuse for bad behavior? Bars or Cap?
That's Cap.
All right, why Cap?
So I think some people try to play on that. They try to use, being a whatever writing person to on what you just said. They sign. Now you just a writing person. Shit, they ain't got nothing.
All right, B. All right, you meet somebody and immediately they feel like they could be the one, but you don't need months to figure it out, or you just know. Is that bar or is that Cap?
That's bars. I believe.
All right, why
In
bars?
love at first sight. Because I believe you could meet somebody and know that you could feel it. You could feel that. I don't know what they call it, but you could feel that. Or you used to be able to feel. Saying like a real connection with this person. You don't know. You can't explain it. It's like that song Savage Garden had. I knew I loved you before I met you.
Let's go with the next one. You heard? All right. Before you give somebody your number, you should know their zodiac sign. The information could save you months of headaches. Bars or Cap?
Oh, I'll say Cap.
Yeah, Cap. All right, why Cap? All right, why Cap?
Like I say again, the experience. You never know what you're gonna get from it. Even talking to them, or who knows. But I say I don't.
We got a couple more.
Okay.
You can have two people can completely have different personalities and still be perfect for each other. Bars or Cap?
I say bars.
All right, why bars?
I say opposite. We seen it all through history. You know what I mean? You see two people like how they make sense, but they.
Hi, bet. All right, if you had to date 12 completely different personalities before finding your person, you actually learn more about yourself than about dating. Bars or Cap? All right, why bars?
Learn more about this because all them different people, all them different signs, or 12 different people teaching you more. The things that you wouldn't go for, the things you would, and probably the bad things about yourself too. You know what I mean? Because
I bet. Yo, begin zodiac signs. When it comes to finding the right person, you either know when you meet them or you just don't. Bars or Cap?
when it comes to zodiac signs, I say Cap. Because they'll
All right,
say,
why?
I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. I'm supposed to be. I'm compatible with some cancers, but I'm not compatible with all of them. So it's it just.
You gonna let everybody know where to follow you at? Right here. Forget the director, forget the independent filmmaker. Talk to the audience. Why should they give zodiac sign a chance?
I think if y'all want to laugh and y'all want to have a good time, you got a relationship. You and your significant other want to put it out. It's a purpose. It's got, like I said, it got everything. You got all the things a rom-com I believe should have in it. It's a great phenomenal talent in it.
All right, man. Abdul El Amin, director of Zodiac Signs. Yo, let everybody know where to follow you at.
Instagram is CALIBOIJUNE6 Caliboy6. That's my Instagram. My face is Abdul El Amin, ABDULELAMN. If you want to email me, ONEBISIONFLM46 at gmail.com. That's one vision at gmail on 46 at gmail.com.
We appreciate this time with you, man. Much blessings and success to Zodiac Signs. As I said, my creatives on Omni Plus, also to on Roku TV tonight. You heard 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Now we sign up on here. Hands over the eyes. 8 to 1, baby. It's the 2 up. Turn our 2 over. Ruger's up. This is C.U.T.S podcast. Real talk, real culture, no safe answers, yo. Peace.
Oh, to the garden. It's New York sound like we in the garden. Huh? Everybody with a check ain't certified. If you look behind these shades, you see a murder house.